Hi, I am from International Business Class from Section 4. We have an assignment regarding what are the major problem and business problem facing by the foreigner by Malaysian government. Hi, myself is Niran. To get into this topic, we would like to interview a foreign student. Before that, I would like to introduce my group members.
Hi, I'm Vicky.
I'm Sankita.
Hi, my name is Sadman.
Hi, this is a foreign student we are going to interview today. Can you introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi, my name is Sadman. I'm an international student in Unitar. I'm studying business administration. I'll be majoring in marketing.
Okay, Samad, where are you from and how long you've been in Malaysia?
I'm from Bangladesh. I'm staying in the capital city, Dhaka. I'm in Malaysia for more than 4 years. First, I finished my diploma. Now I'm continuing my degree.
Can you tell about the history of Bangladesh a little bit? Can you tell about us why you prefer Malaysia rather than other country to continue your studies?
Sure, I prefer Malaysia because it's cheaper than compared to other countries. Plus, Malaysia is only four hours flight from our country. So whenever I want to see my parents, if they are sick or not well, I can visit them, or they can take care of me also if they want to see me.
Oh, that's good. Okay, who are the Malaysia friends that you have?
So most of my Malaysian friends are not in Kelana Jaya. They study in some way. Some of them are from my countries and others are from foreign countries.
Of being a student, what kind of job you are doing?
Okay, I'm working in GSC, Golden Screen Cinema. This is my first job. Before I hadn't done any job.
Okay. Apart of that, can you explain about us what kind of experience you are facing when you are applying for student visa?
Okay, for applying student visa, we need to do 2 medical screening. One is in our country, one after we came to Malaysia. So the medical screening includes our the whole body checkup, and we need to have a minimum English. The IELTS. IELTS is a UK under English program. So we need to score minimum 5.5 and above so that we are eligible to apply to the university. After that, our grades or what what you call as SPM. What I did was O levels and A levels. So we need to match our grades in order to apply for the university.
Okay. What do you think about Malaysia? You've been staying here for a long time, so what do you think about Malaysia?
Malaysia is a very beautiful country. I love the food here. People are friendly. Okay, in general, people are friendly. There are some good and bad as well. So every country has it.
In this, what kind of problem are you facing?
Okay, so the major problems that I faced living in Malaysia is one is most of the foreigners, or me myself, when walking at night, were stopped by the police. They were asking for bribes because we are foreigners. They can take advantage of ourselves. Another is as I work in GSC, our salary is not paid high as compared to Malaysian citizens. That means we don't have any, the lowest salaries set, like no minimum wage, something like that. Another thing is whenever we go to a government hospital, we are being overcharged. Like as Malaysian, they get a lot of facilities, or when they go to doctors, the payment is low but for foreigners, when it comes to foreigners, it's very high. Medical services is very high.
Okay. What kind of the problem you face when you consume a product in a local store like a Unitar or your house?
Okay, first, whenever I want to order food, I couldn't order because I need to explain them. So, I need to explain them because we have language problem. They don't understand what I'm trying to say. Sometimes there is a time they bring me around food. I laughed at them. They thought I was like insulting them, but it's not. It's just that the gesture that came from me.
Okay, rather than language problem, what kind of problem you face in daily life?
Okay, so there was a time in Sangre Pyramid, I gave my iPhone 6 to fix it. So, in the first, I was satisfied with the phone, and so I gave them for my screen change and my battery, if I'm not mistaken. No, screen and the cover, the whole thing. So firstly, I was satisfied with my phone. So after running 1 week or 2 weeks, my phone started having problems, and the problem that I face is severe problem. It's like I'm using not an iPhone; it's a fake phone. That is the only time I think I have been cheated. Like I got cheated by a local store. It was a Chinese.
Hi, my name is Sangeeta. I'm here to give a solution for the problems that currently foreigners are facing by Malaysian governments. Okay, as Samad told us that here currently foreigners and he himself is facing problems which is disturbed by Malaysian police governments whenever they are out for a night walk along the street. Sometimes they won't bring their passports along. Okay, sometimes it's their mistakes, but whenever they caught and disturb the police, and they have to pay them some amount, which is as Samad told. So it is not a right way to get the money from them, which is we will suggest our government have to tighten the rules, and if they, let's say, they had not bring their passport to along, it is the police have to bring them straight away to the police station to get in a very in a legal way to get an investigation, to do an investigation. My side, what the solution I'm giving is I think Malaysian governments have to be tighten the rules, and also they have to be very honest to the people, very honest to the outsiders, which is they come to the police station or the court, have to be investigate and give them and do a investigation in a legal way. It is not a right way to get money from them and we just leave them. So it could be not in the right way. So whenever they are doing in the right way, they can get some they can get some which is they can get identify who is the person actually. So if let's say they get money from them and they just live like that, it could be someone, he can be a thief, or he can be a robbery, and he can be a rapist. Okay, he can be anything. So if we bring him to once he caught by the police, when they bring to the police station, it can be a very good thing, so they can find out something else from them. New cabin has been changed. Foreigners are now, I think they are not going to face the same problem in future, because our governments have been changed a lot in rules. For example, as we are seeing like a lot of DPKLs, and they are summoning for the cars and everything, since our governments have been changed. So after this, I think the foreigners are not going to face the same problem in future. Hopefully it will be not happen, and hopefully it won't be disturbed to them, so they can enjoy and they can peacefully walk out in the night in the street. Other than that, what as Samad told is the problems that he facing and other foreigners are facing is salary problems. Salary are not equally paid for the foreigners and local as well. Okay, so when it comes to a solution, what we can give to them is because since they are reporting to us that the salary are not equally paid, which is locals are getting more allowances compared to them, but the empowerment of the workers empowerment of they're doing the work is same. What I think is government have to pay them equally according to the position they are holding. So if let's say the position are holding is same to which is local and the foreigners, so they have to pay equally to on their what are the position they're holding. It is so it can make them to more comfortable and happy to work with the Malaysian governments as well. So this is the solution which is I can give to them, what the actually government can do for foreigners as well. Okay, last not but least, as what Samad told us is the problems that they are facing for some of the foreigners, and he itself, whenever he went to the hospitals, government hospital, they're charging high compared to locals, which is quite high, but they not afford to pay sometimes when it can be a students. Not all the foreigners are working adults. Some of them, as Samad, he is being a student in Unitar, so sometimes they are not feeling well, they not afford to get that amount. By this, what I can suggest is, if let's say we concern Malaysia government's hospital, if let's say we concern more to their health issues, we can happily live, because we can know there is no any illness to them. So whenever they are not feeling well, they have to check with doctor, they have to visit doctor to get better health condition. So I think our governments have to be very fair, to at least they can give for the foreigner students the same price which is local getting. By this, we also can gaining some of profits by tourists, which is we can get more tourists from other country, and we can get a good name that Malaysia is very concerned about health issues, or happily they can say to other countries peoples as well, and they can happily stay in our Malaysia, and they can proudly say the Malaysian governments are very good in a lot of terms and as well. Thank you, and then I think this solution will be very helpful to the foreigners to get a better solution for them, and government will do something to them, and they will happily stay in our Malaysia, and they're not going to face the same problem in future anymore.
Okay, hi. As I mentioned, my name is Vigneshwaran, and I'm here because I want to give some suggestion or solution to foreigner to overcome the language barrier regarding the business problem faced by the foreigner in restaurant or some public places of Malaysia. Okay, first of all, as a Malaysian citizen, I will definitely support my nation language, which is Malay. So, firstly, I prefer the foreigner to learn the national language as soon as possible. For example, if a foreigner has a communication problem in a restaurant, he cannot expect the restaurant worker to speak in a professional or fluent English, because the workers are poor in education. Not all of them, some of them are poor educated, and that's why they are working at the restaurant. Secondly, my suggestion for business problem faced by the foreigner which lead to the language barrier can overcome by providing educational workers on all over the restaurant or working place all over the Malaysia. Education means not like the workers must have a diploma or degree, something like that. So it's like the restaurant or all worker regarding the business must have a minimum quality of good English speaking, so the workers can communicate to the foreigner and satisfy the foreigner's needs. Now, to make my content more interest, I want to pinpoint the foreigner's attitude. The foreigners must take a note, because this point is mainly for the foreigners to overcome this problem. Okay, the point is the foreigner must don't be too sensitive. The foreigner must change his own attitude, because some of the locals may pass comment in their language, some of it offensive to you. Mostly they think you won't understand. Even if you do, don't react to the negative judgment of your body or clothing style. Develop a thick skin. Finally, my point is, if a foreigner faces again the communication problem, he can use technology to overcome it. Like, for example, the foreigner can use laptop or computer to search the Google Translate, because Google Translate is still one of our best online resources to help break the language barrier, since it's simple and basic. If the foreigner doesn't have such facilities, even they can use their own smartphone to overcome it, because smartphone is very common thing and popular thing to the people nowadays. Most of them in the world are using smartphone. So what I'm trying to say is, foreigner can download a language app that can articulate local phrases for them, so the foreigners can repeat after the phrases and learn from it. And if the foreigner is still not able to speak properly, the foreigner can use the app to convey what the foreigner need to say.
Hi, I'm Nirendra here. From that interview, we know that lots of problems are facing by Mr. Samad in Malaysia. I'm here gonna talk regarding the problem he faced in business related problem. First of all, the problem he faced is he begin cheated when he gave his phone for a repair. So how can he avoid the things? First thing that he can do is, if there is option for warranty, take up the warranty option, even it may cost you extra. This helps somewhat the issue of the vendor trying to extra charges for the repair, or he can replace the local part rather than he can replace the original one. To be honest, most replacement part come with warranty anyway without extra charges. So this is really isn't too much of an issue. The repair shop may not say it alright. So always ask about the warranty and make you choose accordingly. Okay, the second thing that Mr. Sedmat can do for avoid being cheated is he can bring Malaysian friend along with him for the repair shop, so that
His friend can talk with the shop owner what is the problem in the phone, and it can avoid being cheated by the shop owner because his friend is a Malaysian citizen. Moreover, the thing that he can do is Google. Google is your friend. So if you know exactly what's the problem with your device, you can use the internet like everyone did it. So you can Google it for what the problem are he facing. For example, if your phone is being cracked, you can Google it for the price. Even if you can't find the price in your currency, converting from dollar to ringgit is in a fingertips. Regardless of its, you end up with ordering online or not. Checking the price is most important things so that the shop owner cannot be cheated with the prices. And also he can buy the things in online and give it to the shop for the repair, and can fix it with the labor cost only, and it may charge the cost low.